tonight to give him the game?
Because, you know, he does so much for us. I mean, he believes in us unconditionally, you know, loves us as a team, and we definitely appreciate all the things that he does for us. He's critical at times, but at the same time, he's a great coach, young coach, and people still understand sometimes about certain mountains and react, but, you know, that's the reason we come play for him, because his personality, his characteristics, and definitely enjoy playing for him.
How great is it to be 5-0 now and beat a quality team like that on the road?
Really good. Lets you know where you stand at. Like I said again, we did leave some things out in the field. No disrespect to them, they were a great team, but you know, it was definitely fun win. I mean, you see those clocking and that time ticking down. And that's the best feeling, knowing that you got knowing that you got the win. So, I mean, getting on that plane is definitely going to be a little more fun than getting out with a loss.
Tajh, the way that Dwayne described it, the touchdown pass was sucked them in on what they thought was a screen formation. Where did it go?
They actually, you know, I thought it was going to be a little bit cleaner. They run max blitz, so I kind of recognized that and started to roll a little bit. And, you know, rolling. Like something will have to pop open. He got inside leverage, kind of threw it to a spot. You know, he made a play, and that's just the type of player he is. Big time tight end, so definitely enjoy playing with him.
What did you do to kind of regain your poise after the rough start? That's probably the roughest start you've had since the first half of this trip.
You know, just settle down a little bit, you know. Really some of the external factors just shouldn't have a factor there, you know, the weather here, there. Crowd noise wasn't really a big factor because of the way we practiced all week, but just settling down a little bit. I mean, we had some good players here and there, but we did start off kind of slow and started to regain the composure as a team, but, you know, everybody played together, not just offense, not just defense, not just special teams, but as a whole. And that's probably the most team ball we played since the year started.
What does it mean to get this win and maybe jump into the national consciousness? I mean, people were taking notice of you, but they said they got to win here. They got to win here for us to really take them seriously.
It's pretty good. You know, we're definitely excited about move up in the polls, but at the same time, it really doesn't matter until those final results at the end of the season. So there's no room for complacency here. Again, you know, we just got to stay home and keep working.
I was talking about giving Dabo the game ball, what the mood was like in the locker room when you guys did that.
Definitely excited. Coach Sweeney did his dance again, like after the Auburn game. And, you know, it's always a joy to see him in a good mood. You know, we really do feed off his energy a lot of the times. You know, it's just exciting playing for a guy like that. So the type of coaching staff that he brought together, you know, some people could have probably was critical about the situation that he made and some of the decisions, but I mean, we know what he's trying to do with this program as a whole. And I think things are starting to finally change, and we just got to keep working and take it from there.
You know, a little wardrobe change at halftime that helped you out a little bit?
Yeah, I don't know. It was just for some reason I couldn't get warm first half. It was like, I mean, my arm was so like tight, man. And I was like, missing throws here, there, like easy throws. Man, I'm sitting there like seriously. So I came back in the second half, got my Donovan on, threw my little jacket on the sideline, you know. And, you know, we just finished the game off really strong. You know, probably the third down catch by Jerron was huge. You know, Mike scored right after that, so that kind of put it to rest after that. And I'm definitely proud of the way the guys pulled together today.
Can you talk about the touchdown pass to Dwayne there? I know you used Sammy as a decoy on that play.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a special screen, and it was. It did work out, but we weren't expecting them to bring blitz, so it's kind of one of them deals. I was trying to buy a little bit of time, just keep rolling, wait for something to pop open, and he slipped the guy on the inside. I kind of threw it to the spot and just made a play.
But the way the defense was playing at that point in the game, how huge was that to go ahead and get that 2 score, given the way they were playing at that point?
Really good. Definitely a momentum booster in all ways. You know, like the Florida State game last week where, we come out at halftime, have a turnover. It was critical that we go out there and score and, second tempo right. And definitely just proud of the guys.
Was it great for you to come to be back home and you come and get a win at the same place? The last time you were here, you got a win also?
Yeah, definitely 2-0 in Lane Stadium right now. And,
you'll finish that way too.
Oh, sure enough. I just enjoy it, so definitely proud of the way the guys stepped up and they played. you know, we just got to keep working, take it from here.
When you're putting up the kind of numbers you did the first 4 weeks of the season, you come out here and things are, I guess, clicking the way that you kind of hope they are, but you still manage the game, find ways to make mistakes. Is that just what it came down to? Like, all right, just play with it myself?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, we're up throwing for 3-something every game. You know, didn't have the greatest statistical game, but at the end of the day, who really cares? You know, if we throw for 400 or 500 yards a game, if we lose every game, it doesn't really benefit anybody at the end. So the best part about it is we got that win. You know, statistical things don't even really matter to me at this point. It's just trying to rack up these wins as a group, and I think that's what we did. And I'm just excited about the future of this program. We got still really a young team. You know, we got a long way to go. You know, 7 more games after this one, but we definitely enjoyed it.
How good was it to see your defense flying around the ball and just making life a little bit easier for you tonight? You didn't have to go out there and put 35 up.
It was great, man. Encouraging. You know, those guys got tired of hearing about this and that, and really stepped up and played today. You know, we do use a lot of the things that we hear as motivation tactics, and things really work out. And, I mean, the guys are starting to really come together.
You scored 23 against this defense. That's got to be, you got to feel like you're against this defense.
You know, coming into games, I mean, we, not to, you know, being disrespectful or anything, but, you know, you got these stats, you know, this is such and such defense in the country, pass, run. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter because, you know, you just got to come out and execute and do what you can in this offense. And, you know, it wasn't the prettiest game for us altogether, but, you know, we still put together and won the game, and that really was the most important thing. And, you know, we got a lot we can keep working on improving on. We haven't had our best game yet, you know, and it's still coming. That's the best part about it. We really haven't peaked, and I don't really think it'll happen within the next few games. So when it does, it's going to be something special. I mean, I'm excited for that.
Do you feel like you're playing for a championship team right now?
Yeah, definitely. And, but I mean, that's kind of the mindset that we have, you know, since after the South Florida game last year. Coming to the offseason, these workouts, you know, we got a championship team, and Clemson always has a championship team, but things are starting to change, and the tide is starting to roll a little bit. So we really can't get complacent though. We just got to keep working and take it from there.
Do you feel like
you and Logan are pretty good friends? Did you say anything to him after the game? Did you have a chance to catch up?
I didn't get a chance to talk to him after the game. I did talk to some of the guys, Jerome Hosley, James Gales, the guy I played against for 3 years in high school, Antoine Exum. You know, I remember when he was trying to play quarterback in high school too, coming to camp. So it's always a pleasure, and that's the best part about it. When you know, growing up in this region and you playing against ACC schools, you know somebody from every team, and it just makes it that much more fun after the games. You know, give you something to talk about, but at the end of the game, you know, you really want those guys to do well at the same time. So, you know, it's definitely, you know, fun type of situation coming back home and playing. And you know, we had a lot of support from the fan base. That was a great thing. Probably the most exciting thing was jumping on the field and hearing those guys chant up there in the stands and giving them something to be proud of. You know, so.
By beating Virginia Tech, which has pretty much owned the ACC since it joined the conference, does this game signify a change in leadership in the ACC? That Clemson's the team to beat now?
Depends on who's looking at the situation. I really feel like this is a pivotal point in our season. But as you can see, you know, college football, like always, is wild. You never know what can happen. And you just got to come with a focus each week and just keep preparing like that. But I really do feel like we're in the driver's seat, and we just got to keep riding. Yeah.
Everybody's talking about change.
HD.
How is that change?
Just the atmosphere, the mentality of the guys. You know, coming to the game, we kept hearing about this 06. Really, I mean, none of us played in 06. I was like sophomore in high school at this time, and you know, you just get different programs, different coaches, different players, and we look at it from that standpoint. Really excited about the future program. We got a fairly young team, and just got to keep working.